And I'm back in the main room again. It actually feels like I have not been out here in a while. I'm not sure how long it just took me with Subconscious, but that was probably the most intimidating boss yet. If that was a boss. I'm actually not sure if that was a boss. It may just have been a penalty because I drank too many Lazarus powders. I think that's probably what it was. As for my next move, I think maybe the cheese. I'm not sure how I get that marble on top of the dresser because it vanished when I went up close. I'm not sure if that was a glitch or if that was intentional. But I'm going to pick a fight with this cheese guy here. I have a feeling he's not going to give me his marble without a fight. Did I call that or what? That was almost word for word what I just said. So you want my marble, do ya? Okay, 3 choices. 3 little choices all in a row. In a column, actually. Eat the cheese. I know not to do that because of that message I saw on the wall. Grab the marble and run, also an option. I'm sure he would chase me if I tried to do that. And sorry to bother you, Mr. Cheese. I'm not sorry at all, honestly. This guy is getting on my nerves. Hoarding his marble like it's his personal property. Well, if it belongs to anyone, it belongs to Ricky. It's about to belong to me. I'm going to grab the marble and run. Wait, what? No. There's gotta be a catch. That was way, way too easy. That was like kindergarten easy. Yeah, I knew it was too good to be true. No such thing as an easy marble, my grandfather always said. So what's the deal here? I'm supposed to navigate this labyrinth with the wrath of Cheesy looming over my shoulder? That must be it. Oh, there I am. Am I the marble? I must be the marble. Okay, the marble represents me. Okay, I'm on the move. Here I go. Moving kind of slow. Oh, there he is. He's right on my butt. Coming up behind me there. Oh, gosh. Oh, he moved! Was that good for him? No, I don't think that helped him. I think he's blocked now. Any second. Oh, please. Woo! Okay. Look at him there. He's all mad. Right there in the crotch. I'd be mad, too. It's not a good place to spend your day. Excellent. So what do I get for that? Better be some... Oh, I got the marble. Okay, never mind. I already have my prize. I had to fight to keep my prize. That's kind of a different angle. Alrighty, pants. So here's the situation currently. I've got 4 of the 6 marbles. There's that one that I cannot seem to grab on top of the dresser. And then there's that one that I haven't even touched yet under the chair. Or I guess it's technically under the desk. I can't tell. It does not appear to be guarded, but then again, looks can be deceiving. I will probably want to approach with caution. I may as well click that one now, though, because I'm going to have to do it sooner or later anyway. It's another question mark. You know, by now I'm kind of getting tired of the question marks. I almost wish they'd throw something else into the mix, something else from the symbol family, like a exclamation point or maybe a colon, ampersand. Whatever, I'll click on it. Well, it appears this here marble is stuck to the floor, dadgummit. Okay. Something to pry it free, something I haven't found yet. I would think that I could get the job done with a slugger, maybe. But it's not going to let me do that. You're honestly telling me I can't just grab the marble off the ground? How weak do you think I am, game? You know, I'm starting to think there might be a bunch more items that I have yet to discover on the bookshelf in particular, because I've only clicked on 2 of the shelves. I've clicked on the one that had the 3D glasses, the Cheerio, all that, and then I clicked on the one with Johann Flesh. I guess you could count the one on top with Panda. How about this chest right here? Jackpot. Alright, I don't know why I didn't click on this sooner, because I can see we have a shiny glass just glimmering with importance. And we have the chest, and we have a piece of paper. So let's start with the paper. What you got for me? Oh, this one's longer than most of the others. This morning I figured out how to make extra Lazarus powder from scratch. It wasn't too hard. Lazarus would be furious if he knew I was using his recipe without consent. Joe. Who is Joe? I thought this room belonged to Ricky. Was Joe another visitor, like me? Like my character in the game? Unless that's short for Johann. Wouldn't it be Yo if it was short for Johann? Probably not the same person. Okay, so what is Lazarus powder? Perhaps the answer to all my questions lies within this box. Let's crack her open. Oh, that's gotta be what I need for the marble. Yes, sirree. Grabber. Very cool, very cool. Alright, what next? Seems to be some kind of computational rectangle. Extraordinary. I don't think there's anything mathematical I need to do right now, though. Does something weird happen if I just start clicking around? Let me see. Well, that was a bust, but at least that tells me that there is a correct sequence I'm looking for. What does this paper say? Holy Kansas! Another long one. I tried so hard and got so... What? This is Linkin Park. This is Linkin Park lyrics. Except for the word Cheerio. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it's all about the Cheerio with the... Oh. That's what the numbers on the Cheerio are for. They're for the calculator. Okay. Oh. Okay, what if the... Here's a thought. What if the numbers on the Cheerio are supposed to be interpreted like a clock face? That would mean I would start around the number that would correspond to the beginning of the clockwise rotation. So right after whatever would equal 12 o'clock noon. Okay, let me go back to the Cheerio and collect the numbers. Okay, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just take a screenshot of the Cheerio. Then I can just pull up the screenshot in another tab when I'm back at the calculator. Okay, we are golden. Alright, ladies and germs, we got a 9773891, and let's bring it on home with a 2. Boom. Bingo, we just made some Lazarus powder. Answer me this, though, why does it sound like someone's taking a pee when we make the powder? It's a powder, right? Not a liquid. It shouldn't sound like that. Okay, that's just poor game design. That's sloppy. Can we make another one? There we go again. The melodious sounds of urination. Alright, so probably one more would do it. There were 3 canisters out there on the dresser, right? This is probably going straight to the canisters when I make fresh Lazarus powder. So... Limit reached. That's okay, I was gonna stop anyway. So now we have probably replenished those 3 canisters out in the main room. Earlier when I drank 3, I had, I think, a total of 3 in my system when I had that overdose. So I want to make sure I do not drink more than 2. I think I'm fine if I drink 2. In fact, it's probably optimal if I drink 2. So let's go back to the main area now that that's done. I'm curious now that I have the grabber whether or not I'll be able to get that marble off the floor. Only one way to find out. Sweet sarsaparilla, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Excellent. Alright, use grabber. Come on there, buddy. No? Oh, shut up! How humiliating. Game's making fun of me. Making fun of me and my grabber. You never make fun of a man's grabber, people. You should know that. Okay. You know what? I got a bone to pick with that can of pencils on the desk. I haven't done anything with that the entire game. That's gotta be something, right? Right. And we have another one of those question marks I love so much. What's this one? Welcome to the tip jar. Well, thank you for the warm welcome. Oh, I should have clicked on this a long time ago. Click on any pencil. Yeah, I should have been pooping around with this back at like the start of the game. Okay, well let's click on the pink. Look out for the hide and seek skeletons. Ah, yeah. Now it tells me, okay, that must be the thing back by the Nintendo 64 in the safe, and more recently the one behind the chocolate bar, lying on its side, like a model on the beach. Well, I don't know how I can intentionally avoid them. It seems more like I just have to figure out where they are, and then don't go there ever again. How about this diarrhea colored pencil over here? Keep visiting Panda throughout the game. His appetite can come in handy. That's true, I've seen that firsthand. I did not think to go back to Panda. I guess maybe he can provide further services? Interesting. Don't click on the green pencil. Why not? Why not? You're not the boss of me, pencil. You're not my legal guardian. I bet you don't even have any friends. I bet all the other pencils hate your guts. That's not a gameplay tip. That's just a life in general tip. How about this one in the middle? The marble on top of the dresser disappears if you get too close. Oh, that explains so much. You will need to grab it from a distance. With the grabber? Do I use the grabber? Okay, that's probably the most useful information I've collected yet from one of the pencils. Thank you, pencil. Oh, I could kiss you. Oh, I could kiss you, a pencil. Oh. I should probably not do that, though. It would probably spear my mouth like an Eskimo harpooning a trout in the icy waters of Alaska. So... Okay, let's keep going. Are you kidding my face right now? I tried to do that so long ago. You see, I did find it suspicious that that entire dresser was just full of useless junk, because the paper just had a message about the bathroom on it, the cards were just cards, and the Twizzlers didn't do anything at all. I guess I'll be going back to the Twizzlers, but before I get to that, let me get to you. One honk yellow. Oh, this is talking about the cards on the floor. I thought those were just for fun. I guess they have a purpose. Everything in the room seems to have a purpose. I was wrong to assume at the very start. You probably remember me saying, some of the stuff doesn't seem to have a point. But a lot of it does, and perhaps every single item in the room has some kind of greater role in the grand scheme of Ricky's legacy. Okay, I just took a screenshot of the honk sequence I need, and now I'm going to save the game because, folks, I'm going to click on the green pencil. I'm going to do what they said couldn't be done. I just want to protect my progress first.